So, you think you are patient because you once queued for fish and chips behind 6 pensioners at a seaside chippy. Try waiting 2 hours at a Thai government office while they find the one person who has the right stamp and she has gone to lunch. Or try living in a village where "I'll be there in 5 minutes" means sometime before sunset, maybe. In Thailand, patience is not just a virtue. It is how you keep your blood pressure down and your friendships intact. Stick around and I will tell you why patience might just be the secret to surviving and actually enjoying life in the land of smiles. Hello and welcome. Right, the kettle is on, good, because today we are diving into something every expat in Thailand has either learned the hard way or still has not figured out. Patience. Now, I'm not talking about the kind of patience you need when your wife's cousin borrows your hammer and brings it back 6 months later minus the handle. Oh no, I'm talking about deep, meditative, borderline zen, take a deep breath and smile anyway kind of patience. You see, in Thailand, patience is not some noble character trait like back in Blighty. It is not for showing off to your in-laws or impressing your yoga instructor. Over here it is survival. Moreover, if you do not have it, Thailand will test you until you either learn it or book a flight home. Let me paint you a picture. It is Tuesday or maybe Wednesday. Honestly, the days blend when you are semi-retired in Isaan. Anyway, there I was, standing in a field, watching my neighbour fiddle with a second-hand water pump he swore was working perfectly. We were 3 hours in. I'd been bitten by mosquitoes the size of small seagulls, I had sweat through my shirt twice, and I had stepped in something that squelched and growled. My neighbour was still muttering, almost done. Now, my old self, grumpy Englishman version 1.0, would have blown a gasket by now. However, Thailand rewires you. You learn to breathe. You watch the rice sway in the wind. You sip your warm beer. You accept that almost done could mean tomorrow. Because here is the thing, no one else is in a rush. Furthermore, if you are, well, good luck mate. You will be the only one sweating it. Now, if you are new here, let me introduce you to the concept of Thai time. This mysterious force bends clocks and schedules in ways that would make Einstein weep. You say, "See you at 2 p.m. They smile and nod. However, 2 p.m. arrives and crickets, no one. Not even a dog wandering by. You call and they cheerfully reply, "On the way," which I have learned can mean still in the shower, cooking lunch or asleep. At first it would drive you mad. You would be staring at your watch as if it owes you money. Nevertheless, give it time and that is the point. You will adapt, or at least you will lower your expectations enough to keep your sanity. It is not just schedules either. Patience creeps into everything. Take cooking. Now, my wife, bless her, can spend 3 hours making a curry, but ask her to microwave something for 90 seconds and she is bouncing like a grasshopper on Red Bull. Thai patience is selective, you see. It is built into their traditions, not technology. Moreover, it works, because when things are done in their time, not rushed, not forced, they usually turn out better. That curry, worth every mosquito bite and every wait a minute. If you really want to test your patience muscles, try renewing your visa. You walk into the immigration, clutching a stack of documents thicker than a Dickens novel, and you wait, and wait, and then you wait some more. Then they will tell you to come back tomorrow, because one paper is missing. the one you did not know existed, the one only available from a different office that closes in 30 minutes. Nevertheless, no one is angry, no one shouts, the officers smile. You smile back, you are learning. Because here, losing your temper does not speed things up, it just makes you look like a prat. All of this boils down to one beautiful, infuriating, essential concept. Jai Yen, literally cool heart. Thais admire people who can keep their cool, who do not get flustered, who smile even when things go sideways. They are not impressed by angry rants or dramatic sighs. It is not about apathy, it is about harmony. Face matters here, and shouting does not just lose you lose your respect, it loses you friends. Therefore, when you learn to wait, to smile, to say my pen right, even when you want to scream, that is when you truly start living in Thailand. Now, do not go thinking apps and online services will save you. Even booking a grab in rural Isaan can be like trying to summon a unicorn. Moreover, do not get me started on online banking. It works great, right until you need it. However, here is a twist. Once you stop expecting instant results, life gets easier. You notice more. You talk to people instead of staring at your screen. You wave to the noodle vendor instead of yelling into a headset. Look, I did not come here as a Zen monk. I came as a bloke who liked spicy food and sunshine. However, Thailand, and especially Isaan, taught me that patience is not about sitting around waiting. It is about adjusting, observing, enjoying the moment. Now, I may laugh more, I grumble less, well, slightly less. However, I have learned that when you stop rushing, life stops rushing past you. Nevertheless, here is the reward, my friends. You become unbothered. You stop sweating the small stuff, literally and metaphorically. You find peace in the waiting, humour in the delays, and stories in every "my so much tum dai" or "cannot do." Patience in Thailand does not make you weak, it makes you wise. Furthermore, it may just maybe, make you a bit happier. So next time your tuk-tuk driver disappears mid-ride for a noodle break, do not panic. Just order a bomb and join him. Trust me, you will get where you are going eventually. If you have ever had your patience tested in Thailand, drop your story in the comments. I want to hear your funniest or most frustrating moments. Bonus points if they involve government paperwork or stray buffalo. Do not forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you do not miss my next rant or life lesson from the rice fields of Isaan. Bye bye.